We're at Central Station here in the South Main Historic District, right at the intersection of South Main and Bishop G.E. Patterson, formerly Calhoun, because when we had a big railroad convention here in the middle of the 19th century, John Calhoun came here to get that railroad to come from the East Coast to Memphis. And later on, trains did come to Memphis by the 1880s. And then downtown here in 1914, Central Station opened with the Illinois Central Railroad. And of course, Union Station opened about 2 blocks over. So all the 8 railroads we had at the time consolidated into these 2 stations from 8 different locations. So from 1914 on up until right after World War II, at World War II, there was over 92 passenger trains a day coming through Memphis here into this area. The Arcade restaurant across the street was a 24/7 restaurant. This is a 24/7 economy. Railroads were huge before passenger freight, that is, passenger trains, before we had the expressways and the airport. So coming across the 2 bridges we had at the time, the railroad bridges, the Frisco Bridge and the Harahan Bridge, made this one of the most important intersections in the railroads of our country, coming north-south from Chicago to New Orleans. Riding on the City of New Orleans by Arlo Guthrie comes here at 7 o'clock in the morning, picks passengers up, gets them to the French Quarter by happy hour, and then at nighttime at 10 o'clock at night they pick people up going up northbound and gets to Chicago by 9 o'clock the next morning. That's the great one passenger service we have now in our community. Building was empty for about 20 years. In 1998, that's when the train station reopened with MATA, Memphis Area Transit Authority, being in charge of it. A police precinct was put up here. Hudson Hall, where the main lobby was, became a rental facility. Other little businesses along the street level here. Residences in the upper level, now that's being converted into a boutique hotel by the Wilson family, descendants of the great Kemmons Wilson. And then where the powerhouse is on the west side of the campus, there's a 7-movie screen Malco Theater going in now. So a great readaptive use here. South Main is a bustling place now. As compared to 30 years ago, it was pretty empty. You just can't build apartments fast enough in this area, or obviously public assembly areas or action areas because of all the activity in South Main.